Welcome back everyone to viralstocks.io. Guys, I have an amazing stock to share with you in today's video. In fact, this is, I would say, my favorite biotech stock in the entire stock market. Not only do I think this stock holds great opportunities for short-term gains, small opportunities to capitalize on quick gains in the morning or throughout a short amount of time, but I also think this stock holds massive opportunity to hold for the long term, and that's because of some huge catalysts they have coming up. And that's why I really want to share with you guys this stock in today's video. It also has a competitor with a $50 billion market cap, a giant, if you guys will, in the biotech industry, and some people say that this biotech stock has better technology than that one. So guys, I know it's all confusing, just make sure and stay tuned. I know you're gonna like what I have for you, but first, of course, welcome everyone to viralstocks.io. Guys, we've been providing a service just like this for over 5 years. We present you guys the best trading opportunities in the entire market. We truly don't care if the market is going down or what is ultimately happening, because every day there is opportunities in the market, and we will present those opportunities for you guys. Now, if you guys want to be a part of this community and all of our gains, whether it's 10% all the way to over 100% gains, then I suggest you guys sign up using the link in the description below. You guys can just click on the link. It will take you to this page right here where you can enter in your email address, and we're going to be sending you guys completely free penny stock alerts. And take it a step further, I don't want you guys to have to wait. Sometimes email is very slow, so make sure and put your phone number in. As soon as you sign up with your email, it'll take you to this screen. Put your phone number in so you guys get these texts right to your phone. These are completely free stock alerts. We will never charge you a dime. We will never blow up your email. These are only the best opportunities that we find for you guys, and it will always be for completely free. You guys can look back on this channel, look back on our Twitter, and see some of the big gainers that we have had recently, and we're only going to be bringing more of those to you here as we go along. But anyways, guys, let's get into the stock for today's video, and that stock is SENS, ticker symbol SENS, Senseonic Holdings. Guys, this stock is sitting at just $3.22 right now, and this is one that we would have pushed out to you investors because it has had some big runs and showed up on our radar over the last couple of days. As we can see, just today it is up 6% on the day, and I believe at its highs it was up about 10% or so. This is showing 7. I believe it went to over 10%, but even over the last 5 days, it is up almost 40% at those highs. So there was multiple opportunities here pretty much since the beginning of the week to get an opportunity on this stock, and stocks like these are the ones that we push out for you. We like good stories, we like good stocks, of course, and we look for stocks that are going to make those moves. SENS has been quiet for a long time, and finally they're making some big moves, and so capitalizing on, look at that, a 50% opportunity. I mean, that is a lot in a very short amount of time. But anyways, let's talk about SENS, talk about why this showed up on our radar, and also some of the great stuff that they have going for them in the long term. So SENS basically has a CGM system. This is a glucose monitoring system for diabetics and people with diabetes. But let's talk about their technology here, because that's where it really separates itself from the rest of the companies. And when we compare it to that competitor with the $50 billion market cap, you're going to see why SENS technology is superior and why it could definitely be there one day. And first, let's start by looking at SENS market cap, which is $1 billion, about $1.44 billion. But talking about the technology here, so basically this is how it works. There is a sensor. The sensor gets placed under the skin. Then a transmitter is put over the skin, and this transmitter can be removable. It is rechargeable, water resistant, all of that stuff. But basically it's placed over that sensor, directly over the sensor on top of the skin, and then it connects with your mobile app where you guys can receive real-time glucose monitoring measurements right to your smartphone. I mean, this is huge technology. And now the good part about this is that right now they already have FDA approved a 90-day CGM system. So a 90-day CGM system is already approved right now. So this sensor can stay under your system for 90 days before it has to be replaced. Now, where this stock gets really good is that right now they are currently working on a 180 and a 365-day sensor at the same time. So right now, the 180-day sensor, we're going to talk about it here, has been sent to the FDA. It's already been selling in, I believe, Europe it was, but now they're trying to bring it to the United States, and it's already sent to the FDA and is literally expecting FDA approval any minute. If it wasn't for COVID, it would have been approved already, but we're still waiting on that result. Now, this is a risky play, of course, because if that does not get approved, you can believe this stock is going down. However, SENS has so many good things going for it. Their 90-day system has already been approved. This is just an extension from that. So I do believe it has a very good chance of getting that FDA approval, which, by the way, once again, once this does get approved, you can almost guarantee this stock is going to show up on our radar, and we will be pushing that out to you as investors. So if you want to stay up to date on that information and any other opportunities that we see in the market, make sure and sign up for completely free to viralstocks.io. Either go to our website or drop down in the description or in the comments, and I will leave it linked for you guys so you can sign up very, very easily. But let's get started here and talk about a big partnership that they have that's really taking this company to a new level. So this is a while ago, but a while ago on August 20 or 10th or so, they partnered with Essentia Diabetes Care. Now you probably have no idea who this is, but it is a very, very big diabetes provider for a bunch of different companies. So they entered in a very strategic partnership with this company, got some money out of it. I think financing, you can see up to about $80 million or so. And basically what Essentia is going to be doing, or is already doing, is they are marketing and they are pushing this product, as you can see, look, to their devices in over 125 countries across the world, which is absolutely huge. You can see here that they have about 10 million patients worldwide to help manage their diabetes that they're pushing SENS products to. So they're marketing and pushing this product while SENS can focus on the development, focus on further FDA approvals, and further just ultimately bettering their products, right? So this partnership is absolutely huge and has already proved to be working. As we can see, Q3 earnings, Q4 isn't out yet. It was supposed to be posted February 1st. It still hasn't posted, so we should be expecting it any minute, and let me know in the comments if you want to see an update. But right now, we do have those Q3 earnings, and as we can see, they killed it. You can see they had profits of $42.9 million or 8 cents per share, and they were net income positive. And obviously, one of the biggest catalysts here is that FDA approval. So a small catalyst like this, big partnership, huge revenue, already net income positive, is only going to get better once this FDA approval actually gets approved. And obviously, that catalyst being one of the biggest things that is actually coming up. Let's move on because there is more. So here's their business update that we got in the beginning of 2022 here, which is like, when can we expect this FDA approval? So it says the review with the FDA has already been submitted, of course, for their 180-day CGM system, and it is nearing completion. It says all questions have been answered, and a decision regarding approval is expected within the coming weeks. Now, this was in January, so the coming weeks have already passed, unless it's going to be tomorrow or something. But the point is that we should be seeing this very, very, very soon. And now, I do want to warn you, this could be a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing. SENS stock is building up right now, building up, 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 up. When that news actually hits, a lot of investors could sell out, and therefore that would not be a stock that we sell out to investors. We don't just look for catalysts, but catalysts combined with, say, short interest, and also combined with showing up on our radar. So we need to see a bunch of things to actually make a confirmation before we would send out a stock to you guys. But regardless, though, in the long term, once this FDA approval, this 180-day system actually gets approved, it is going to be very, very good for this company. And now, one of the biggest things that you need to start with when looking at a new company or any company in general is, what is their total market? And so the Global Continuous Glucose Monitoring Market Report, as you can see, is expected to reach a size of $31.102 billion in 2026. And you can see the progression from what it was in 2019 at 4.623. So that is a substantial difference, and obviously shows you how much potential there is. It is a compound annual growth rate of almost 30%, and SENS is going to be capturing a big part of this market. Now, we're going to wrap this video up here, but I want to compare it to their competitors because this is a big deal. So Dexcom is one of their competitors and is a huge competitor. As we can see, this is a $40 billion company and was a $50 billion company before they've been getting absolutely hammered over the last couple of months or so. They're down themselves about 34% right now as SENS is going up, if that tells you anything. But let's hear it from actual people. So on Reddit here, we can see my wife is a type 1 with Dexcom. She loves it, but is intrigued by SENS. Dexcom is still required calibration and fails and can be aggravating. When SENS gets its 180-day and 365-day system approved with less calibration, it will surpass Dexcom in my opinion. Agree that both can coexist though, because they are just slightly different in how they operate. So Dexcom has absolutely nothing compared to what SENS have. There's no even 90-day system. There's definitely no 180-day system. And of course, there's no 365-day system anywhere in the near future. I believe all they have right now is a 10-day system. And the problem is it needs recalibrated all the time. And the other problem is I don't see any future progression. I don't see a pipeline of products. They're not coming out with news. They're not making progression like SENS is. As soon as this 180-day system gets approved for SENS, they're already working on the 365. That's going to be submitted, maybe 6 months after to a year after all their testing and stuff works out. So they are making moves. And for people, and this isn't the only person to say this, that SENS is superior to Dexcom. Many people say that SENS is superior for a multitude of different reasons. And look, even if it isn't superior, for SENS even to be used in the same sentence as Dexcom, that is absolutely huge because, like we mentioned, Dexcom is this $40 billion market cap. So maybe SENS could surpass them and be higher than that, which would mean SENS could literally 50x from where it is right now. But let's just say that's not true. Let's say it either takes a very long time or it just isn't possible. Look, even if SENS can achieve half, a quarter, 20%, 10% of what Dexcom currently is, there is still so much room for SENS to move. I mean, literally, if it can just achieve 10%, so $4 billion market cap, that's almost 4x from where the stock sits right now at about a 1.4-ish billion dollar market cap, a little less, maybe about a 2.5x from where it sits right now. Still, substantial room to move. I mean, that is huge. Most people don't see 200% gains in their life, let alone a quick opportunity. But you can see here, we'll wrap it up, that the analysts agree also. They have a 54% price target for this stock, and many analysts are even higher than that at over an 80% price target. And personally, I think there is no limit. It just depends on how long do you want to hold SENS. So if you want to get in this stock like we do with all of our stocks on viralstocks.io, if you want to get in, you want to get out on this stock, we're going to be waiting for this FDA approval, and who knows, it might not be on that date. That might be a sell the news kind of thing, but then there will be many buy the dip opportunities to get back up to those levels, kind of buy the bounce, if you will. And we'll wait for those perfect timing days to share those stock with you guys, of course, to share them with you guys. But also, we don't talk about it much, but SENS could also be a great stock to hold for the long term just because of all their catalysts coming up. And you can believe we will be trading every single one of these catalysts and sending you guys alerts along the way. Biotech stocks are some of our biggest winners ever because they move so fast off just a little bit of news, and they have small market caps, most of them, because 90% of biotech stocks don't succeed. But there is an absolute ton of opportunities. So guys, if you want these opportunities, like I said, I mean, it literally costs you nothing to try it. Just go sign up down in the link below. We do this for you guys. Of course, we want you guys to succeed in the markets. Of course, none of it's financial advice, though. It's all just strictly our opinions. We scan, we look for catalysts, short interest, all that stuff, just like we cover on the channel. We show you guys what we look for on this channel here, and then we send out the alerts to your email and text. And we just look for those opportunities, but nothing is financial advice and nothing is guaranteed. So just make sure you understand that. But it's definitely worth a try. I will leave that in the description as well as pinned in the first comment below. You guys know the drill. Thank you for watching, guys. As always, guys, I will see you in the next video.